special guest, Ike the Killer.
Yay, I'm coming before Speed for once.
Along
What,
with
am I
always
just a,
faithful Speedrunner0218.
yeah? Am I just a mushroom or something?
We're all off our game this week.
We're all special.
Anyways,
I'm really sorry.
Today we have Gallade in Generation 1. This was a Pokemon I had to be introduced later to, but gotta say, loving it. It's got like Mew amounts of moves. It's insane.
Yeah, I've played Mew, or not Mew. I've played Gallade in Gen 4 earlier on my channel, and the thing is awesome. Swords Dance by Level Up. It starts with Double Team if you want to do that. It gets a lot of moves. It just looks cooler than Gardevoir.
You're neglecting the 115 special.
Yeah, in this generation, because in Gen 4 it doesn't have that. It's only the special
I don't know
defense.
what you're talking about.
I mean,
this is the only generation.
There's only one generation.
Mew is in your guys' heads by now. Well, Steve just mentioned Mew like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, but I mean, if you actually look at my current overlay, it literally has over 100 moves.
Yep. You chose under. Yeah, good choice. This thing could definitely get the under. Plus, with all the Mew runs I've been doing, my overall movement in Red and Blue's gotten so much better. Well, yeah, I know it's yellow version, but a lot of it can apply. Although, don't be surprised if I try to forget the Lapras and I have to go back.
The Lapras and digging, stuff like that is gonna get me. I'm sure now.
RJ Deadpool, the patch files are available to YouTube members for now.
So this thing, okay. Hello, little.
Although, if you go to Scott's Thoughts Discord server, he has it in his descriptions where he does all his solo runs. He does release some of his backport patches to everybody for free. So if you join that server, you can get some.
Yeah, there are some backports there on the overlay.
When are the Zelda randomizers? Whenever I have time, pretty much. Alright, well, I guess we'll get started. I tried my best to choose a color palette for Gallade. I used like green as the dark color, red as the light color. It matches Gallade, but the color palette's just ugly. Ugh.
I completely forgot about the color palette, so I'm gonna go just turn mine off.
That's one of the reasons I was a bit late starting up.
Ironically, I'm using RetroArch from this just because I didn't want to set up OBS with the Super Shaggy thing, honestly. But I mean, I've been playing Super Shaggy for all these days, so maybe I should just finally do the change and never go back to this thing, honestly, I think. Probably for the better. And the thing is, if I want to play Gen 3, I guess I would still have to use this. This is only for Gen 1 and 2, I think.
Your Super Shucky isn't for Gen 3.
It's only for Gen 1, yeah.
It's for 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's fine. 1 and 2, okay.
And the person who's coded my overlay, he's going to be busy over the next several months, so he's not even going to start Generation 3, so...
Yeah, it's fine. Generation 3
it's going to be minimum battles, right? I think so. I don't really know where we'll have any problems.
I mean,
Brock and Misty will be easy. Surge, Erica, Koga.
It's gonna be
the
usual.
right for Sabrina, but no.
The usual late game because we're not that fast.
Some of us have different definitions of minimum battles. Like I consider the SS Candy and the 10th floor Candy part of minimum battles.
Body Slam is minimum battles. You cannot deny me that Body Slam is minimum battles. Unless you get,
that's true, yeah.
Unless you get Body Slam via level up, it's the minimum battles.
Yeah, yeah. Even though in my Mew runs, like I try to go for minimum battles, but I'm pretty sure no one is actually skipping Body Slam. It's too important.
Do not skip
unless you want to rely on unless you want to rely on Mega Punch until like Dig or Earthquake or something.
No, definitely no. That's pretty much the reason why I always just because I'm trying to cut things like cutting some rare candies or something, but it's like I cannot cut Body Slam because I'm not gonna be using Mega Punch. It's horrible. The sooner I can do that, I just delete that. The moment I can.
What actually frustrates me, in my route, when I actually get to the guy who guards Body Slam, I have Mega Punch at the time.
Yeah.
His Nidoran's only a 50-50 with
Yeah,
Mega Punch,
it's a
and
roll.
it feels really bad
Just use,
whenever I don't one-shot it.
yeah, just use Dig, honestly.
Because we all know Body Slam would.
Yeah.
Who
Don't
said
know
I'm
why.
teaching Dig?
Oh, you're not teaching Dig, okay.
Dig is too slow. It's too slow.
Dig is
Takes
too
two
slow.
turns.
Takes 2 turns.
Plus, here's another thing people don't think about. If you teach Mew Dig, you're kind of forced to hold on to it until after you're done with Blaine.
No,
The last time you want to use otherwise you'll have to buy escape
you
ropes.
can get escape
Takes
ropes, yeah.
time.
You can get escape
Yeah, but that
ropes.
takes time. Like opening your bag to use an escape rope is way slower than using a menu to like make your Paris dig or something.
But I mean, that's at least you are then, like, I mean, that time is the same time you're gonna be basically doing by having to 3-shot surge or something like that, I guess.
I don't know. The dig time really does add up. Speed and I played a Gen 2 run where it was a 0 reset run, and I had dig and he didn't have dig, and I was just losing 3 seconds after 3 seconds.
I mean,
it just started adding up.
Honestly, you just want dig to 1-shot surge, honestly.
Right.
It's pretty much the
Love
use.
D1. It's been nothing but the Mew show for the last week. So
well, we can start whenever you guys want.
Not for Steve. Steve was originally thinking of not doing the race because he's not a fan of doing like very good Pokemon because then it all just comes down to who's better at overworlding.
yeah, my execution.
But when it comes to like, he likes races when it comes to like bad Pokemon like Parasect and Porygon because you kind of have to like figure out like who's the best source of training. Where can I get this item? Like you kind of have to think like risk versus reward. There really isn't risk versus reward for Mew, at least not as much as like Parasect.
The only risk is missing a Gen 1 or getting a critical hit you don't want after that.
Oh, speaking of which, I had a run that failed to get PB, and in that run, it might have been my current PB, I don't remember, but I had my Mew Gen 1 miss Body Slam on the Bulbasaur and Rock Tunnel, and I got poisoned, so I had to keep using super potions while using repels. And have you ever been poisoned in Rock Tunnel? In the
Many
screen
times.
flashes?
Many times.
No, in yellow, it's so much worse. The screen just flashes and it just blinds you. Okay, I feel like we've talked long enough.
Yeah, whenever we can still talk while playing. Whenever you guys want.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Having to name myself is weird now.
My god, this is an ugly color palette.
Yeah. I forgot about I was so ready all day. I had the stream set up and everything for hours. Crap.
Still naming myself Speed on the first run.
Well, guys, I picked the third Pokemon for some reason. Or the first two.
I could have done a better job with the back sprite, though. I did rush it a little. It's just zoomed in on its head.
It's fine. Kind of reminds me of Gardevoir, though.
Gardevoir. The super onion head reminds me more like Celebi.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my god, 4 encounters.
Oh god, the encounters.
Oh my. Dude, I just got 6 encounters on Route 1. If this was a second playthrough, I would have immediately started over. 6 encounters on the first route is insane.
This code overlay already teaching me wrong. Now I actually need to dodge the grass instead of going through the grass in this version.
So out of curiosity, out of all the Mew runs, have either of you mastered the 1x1 between the fence and the grass?
What do you mean?
Or, sorry, the 4x1, you know,
I don't understand.
The grass
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't understand.
The grass right by the guy who gives you the potion.
I don't understand.
You mean like go up the ledge in that one tile wide space?
There's a fence and grass. There's a sliver of space.
It's a ledge.
That's 4x1.
If we dodge the
ledge,
guy,
not stairs.
I guess if we dodge the guy, yeah, I do.
But yeah, I've gotten pretty good at that. In fact, I think I may have mastered skipping that guy who always gets in your way.
Yeah.
I think I found a strat to always get past him.
Really?
Yes, sometimes decides it's
at
not
least,
good enough.
At least the moment I do, it's like a 90% success rate.
Yeah, I'm usually getting past him.
I'm getting really, really bad encounter luck. I'm level 7 right now before haven't even arrived to Brock.
Why are you not running away from them?
There's like
Hey
7 of
guys,
them.
I skipped level 8. I can't learn teleport.
No,
Oh no.
we definitely need that. Do we get Mega Punch? I guess so.
You get Slash.
Oh, I'm doing something wrong, yeah.
We do get Mega Punch, yes.
Yeah. Fine.
Are you kidding me? Slash did not knock out Caterpie.
Funny.
Yeah, I'm just using Slash in the early game just because Confusion, even though our special's good, it doesn't help the fact we're slow level up.
No.
Okay. I have made a cacophony of errors.
Such as?
Well, I'm currently poisoned.
Don't
I did
worry.
not pick up the antidote.
We still get another chance to learn teleport.
And apparently I forgot to teach double team.
Alright, that's fine.
I found a Jigglypuff.
I think double team is fine if you don't have it, honestly. Like, it's not gonna impact
Okay, I thought
much.
that was an error for a second. We apparently get to learn teleport twice.
Twice,
Yay.
yeah. Yes.
8 and 12. Well, it's because Gallade starts with teleport at level 1, and it gets it again.
Oh god, the encounters in Mount Moon. This is giving me Parasect PTSD already. It's been so long since I have to suffer these Subats. And there's no Paras. If at least it was a stupid Paras, I wouldn't be so annoyed.
You know what's interesting?
No
I remember during the
guarantee.
Parasect race, just because of all the encounters we would get, I would actually just route in, fight Geodudes instead of fighting a trainer.
If you find them, it's actually a decent choice for experience.
A prototype.
I'm still upset about my first go through Route 1. I get 6 encounters. That has never happened to me before. The most I've ever gotten was 5.
Oh god. Still getting encounters and no Paras.
These
Okay.
are very normal things, Ike. Embrace the normal.
Embrace the normal game things.
These are expected. Your normal is not normal.
Oh god, I didn't find a Paras. Okay, I guess it's Sandrio time.
Yep. Or
Guys,
in
I
the
have
case of
news.
Steve, just start over because you care about first runs.
You get out first runs more.
Oh, dude, I screwed up the beginning of this run so badly, but
Thank
I'm
you.
going.
I did got. We got it.
First try Sandshrew, at least.
So apparently,
First try Great Ball.
Wow,
Pedal
I'm
Dance does
crazy.
not let you stop in between turns.
It does not, Steve. I thought you would have figured that out by now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
God.
luckily it was so weak that it didn't matter.
Oh god, I just made a terrible mistake, but unlike Steve, I will not reset.
Yeah, but Steve,
Okay.
I remember
I love
one
how you're
time.
making fun of me
No.
about this, but he does it twice as much as I do.
No, but I mean, I'm already off this attempt. I forgot to save before the rival in the bridge, and I didn't heal, so I literally back at Pallet Town.
Okay, now you can start over if you do something like that.
Can you let me okay? Because that's
So,
the only time
I got my
Yeah,
very
but-
first reset on the rival fight. I used 2 double teams, but the Pidgeotto didn't miss any of its moves, and it even hit me with a sand attack. He's like,
Oh,
you can't
God.
use evasion strats on me.
you can't do that on me.
So, apparently,
God.
even Pedal Dance is immune to one-shotting.
No.
Pedal Dance is just a worse version of Thrash.
Yeah, well, you know what? Pedal Dance did not knock out Staryu in one hit, and it certainly wasn't anywhere near knocking out Starmie in one hit either.
Damn it.
Here's my question. Why would you even attempt Misty first?
Because I thought Pedal Dance was one shot.
But you don't get Bubble Beam.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
don't
I
get
know,
Bubble
but
Beam,
I
what's
thought
the
Pedal
point?
Dance
No
was one
more.
shot.
But even if it did
Well,
one
at least
shot,
you tested it for run 2, at least.
yeah, that's it.
No
This is the beauty of
resetting.
testing.
Well, this isn't Mew, okay?
I understand, but I was saying if I had the
Ooh.
XP router, I'm sure I would have been able to figure out it wouldn't one shot without even having to play the run. But you know what? This is why we play the run.
And I mean, Pedal Dance in this game is pretty weak. It's not
fun learning Misty's strong.
it's not the usual 120 that it is nowadays. No, but okay, this time I will say before the rival because I literally just started back and pallet out. At
Yeah, this
least
thing isn't doing as good as I thought, just because the slow level up group is really not good for
Steve,
this thing.
You're 7 trainers in front of me. I don't want to hear it.
Says the one who did early Misty.
7 trainers.
the
You're
low
almost done with the
The-
Nugget Bridge. I'm the second trainer.
the low defense this Pokemon gets actually.
Gardevoir is better. I'm pressing the X button because I'm doubting what you just said.
I don't know what you're talking about. You played routes. Gardevoir is just double routes.
Oh,
Routes was already so good, remember?
oh god.
Gallade's just cooler. It gets Swords Dance, and like Leaf Blade and Psycho Cut, and honestly, Gallade is just I'm sorry, Gardevoir to me is just a knockoff Alakazam.
Alakazam. I mean, it is kind of worse. Alakazam, it's more bulky in exchange of being a bit slower, basically. But yeah, it's the same type of mount.
And besides, there are some people who will say Gallade is better for other reasons.
Other reason.
So why does this Pokemon have like a human-sized hip?
It's basically the male version of.
I know, but
Routes.
it has like twig legs,
I know.
twig body,
Why
but
does-
like human circular hip.
Why does Gardevoir have like a blade in her boobs? I don't know, man. Ask Sugimori. I mean, I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, that's what everything in the 90s had. You know, the N64 had only so many pixels to spare.
The X64, this was in Game Boy Advance at least.
I mean, haven't you heard the outrage? They got rid of Lara Croft's boobs in the anime, the new anime from Netflix.
I haven't seen anything.
I never played Tomb Raider.
I
They
did.
made her normal.
I did play the original game in the PlayStation 1. It was fine. Hard as fuck. I never was able to finish it as a kid. I had to do it as an adult
Bro,
later.
I for me, it's even more embarrassing. I couldn't even get out of her house.
It's definitely
On the-
terrible.
On the N64 game, I had it. It was one of my like
It was
first
the
3 ever games for the N64, and I couldn't get out of her house. I'm like, this game blows.
I did have to heal there, so.
It might had to do something with me not reading text, as has been well established.
I was almost didn't pick the escape rope this time.
Kiwi, do not tell Steve I did that.
Well, now
He'll
I
make
must know.
he'll make fun of me. I totally was not trying to buy stuff in the mart too quickly, and I definitely did not accidentally buy an ice heal.
Ice heal.
These are fine.
Why is that the item
Actually,
we accidentally buy
Now
the
that you
most?
pointed out,
It's funny.
this is genius. You're preparing for the Bruno Ice Punch freeze.
Not kidding. I got a reset to that not too long ago. Not
Bro,
on,
I
not with
got a
you,
reset to
but
that twice
something else.
recently.
With something
I think I got a
else.
reset to that in back-to-back runs recently.
God.
At least in yellow version, the Hitmonchan has Ice Punch and Fire Punch, so he has a chance to thaw you out. But in red and blue, he doesn't have Fire Punch.
Okay, another time with no paras. Apparently, this is a no paras run.
I just need to remember with Sandshrew and Paris, you have to teach Cut first, then Dig. But for Charmander, it's Dig, then Cut.
Oh god.
It's like completely flip-flopped. And same thing with Squirtle and Lapras. For Squirtle, it's Surf first, then Strength. But for Lapras, it's Strength first, then Surf. Because you want Strength on the top and Cut on the top.
Yeah.
You have to teach them in different orders. It's hard to remember sometimes.
That sometimes misses me up, yeah. Okay, at least this time I did say before the rival because it definitely is annoying.
No, I've been hit by Growl. Whatever shall I do? Oh, guys, it's run over. I bet my Growl. I've
My
been growled.
goodness.
My Slash's
Oh.
power has been reduced to rubble.
Your Slash's power. Is that... am I hearing this right?
My slash is
Yes.
power.
You got hit with Growl, so Slash will do less damage.
Okay,
I
know.
was over exaggerating to the point where it is funny.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, was never funny.
That's
you
only
didn't pick
funny
up
to
the
a dumb
sarcasm.
person.
For the next run, I know this, that I need to do some training.
Wonder what Rock Tunnel looks like. Okay, it looks
Dark.
pretty cool. No, I'm like with the color palette.
Oh.
Oh god. Well, I definitely know where I need to improve for run 2. Mew has definitely destroyed my notion of good and bad Pokemon.
Here's a neat little tip for you. The trainers in Rock Tunnel, when you defeat them, like you know how normally when you defeat a trainer, it like fades back into the overworld and then you can start moving again?
Yeah.
Rock Tunnel
Oh my
doesn't
God.
have that fade.
Guys, I just did something real amazing. I
What?
used pedal dance. That's not the amazing part. I used pedal dance, then I taught over pedal dance. And
During
guess
the
what happened?
pedal dance?
Yeah.
It's-
Yes,
Stopped?
during the pedal dance.
Did it stop?
No, it didn't. I used pedal dance without knowing pedal dance.
It keeps going.
Oh, that's funny.
I used a fifth move. This is a first. No one's ever done this before.
The fifth move. You just mimic it, the same happens.
So what I was saying, the fade out after a trainer battle, it doesn't happen in the Rock Tunnel trainers for some reason. So in Rock Tunnel, you can actually begin moving immediately when the battle ends. So I actually hold down like right as the battle ends so I can start moving immediately.
With the slow bone thing. Oh, Gen 1 misses exactly what I need.
Wait, what did you just say?
Gen 1 misses exactly what I needed.
No. What Speed just said
Ah.
about the moving thing.
Hold on. Let me okay. So when you defeat a trainer, it like fades back out to the overworld. There's like a little fade. In Rock Tunnel, the trainers, the fade doesn't happen at all, so you can actually start moving immediately when the battle ends. So you can actually just hold down and you just start moving.
Ooh,
It's a neat little time save. I'm gonna get rid of this. It only happens I think it happens in Rock Tunnel because it's dark. Maybe that has something to do with it. I haven't tested this, but maybe if you used flash to light it up, it doesn't happen, but I don't know.
Do you have a vitamin of the day in your Mew run?
Vitamin of the day.
No.
We don't use vitamins with me.
This is I'm actually stuck in a kind of a predicament. Like, I want to keep Body Slam to hold on for Swords Dance, but Thunderbolt and Ice Beam are just too good at coverage. So I can't actually teach Psychic.
Agreed.
Unless I get rid of one of the other special moves.
How did I got 2 Gen 1 misses? Already, oh my god. You were supposed to teach Dig first, no, Cut first, right? I think so. It's on the first.
It's Cut first, then Dig for
okay.
Paris or Sandshrew.
Yeah, in this game, okay. Because I'm like,
Okay, I have Psychic now. I decided to teach over Body Slam.
Unbelievable.
No Body Slam run.
I can just get Earthquake later.
You're gonna regret this.
Regret.
Gallade's made for physical, while Gardevoir is made for special.
Not in this game.
That's just my problem with Gardevoir. Like, is there a particular reason to use it over Alakazam? I mean, there's a lot of reasons to use Gallade, because a physical attacking Psychic type isn't that common and has some uses. But
I mean,
Gardevoir is just another Alakazam with better defense.
Gets Calm Mind via level up much sooner in most games. Gets Thunderbolt, which Alakazam doesn't. I mean, usually it's just better to use Alakazam because...
Yes, it gets Thunderbolt, yeah. Wait, doesn't Oh, no, it doesn't get Thunderbolt.
It doesn't get Thunderbolt. It used to get, like, Thunder Punch, but, like...
Gardevoir's OP over Alakazam. Well, I just don't think I've ever played with Gardevoir, so I can't really say. The one disadvantage of not having Body Slam, though, is that I have to 3-shot the Drowsy.
Rosie.
Oh god, I'm doing a terrible time.
Have any of you guys ever heard what Reggie Ice sounds like in the anime?
In the anime? Reggie Ice. In that movie, I think it was. But yeah, I'm like wondering, hey, wait, where is the
Guys,
where is
did
the
you know you
police?
can play the Poke Flute not in front of Snorlax?
There's something
That's not
happened.
a thing. I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
Here's another thing. Did you know in battle the Poke Flute wakes you up?
Illegal?
I'm not kidding.
It's
Some
not
people
possible.
actually don't. Some people actually don't know that.
Don't know that?
That you can use the Poke Flute in battle and it wakes you up.
They never did it
Like
as
if you're
a
asleep.
kid or something.
I only did it as a kid just because I wanted to experiment by using items, see what happens.
I mean, I think that's the only thing I immediately tried when they gave it to me, and I was thinking it's not gonna work, but it did work. My god, why does my confusion have 3 Gen 1 misses in this run? It's only with confusion, this move is cursed.
Actually, that means you should have your viewers like clip it. That's pretty rare.
Usually, yeah, I mean, but it's been in different instances of the run though, so it's kind of a bit difficult to do that, but it really just happened. And I'm like, oh my god. It's the only move that has failed so much times.
Oh god. I really should not have tried to do this first.
Erika first didn't end well.
No, not that. Doing Koga without a physical move, not a good idea.
Oh well.
I thought it would have been fine because, you know, Koga's poison types,
Yeah,
but
because, you know,
I forgot psychic trainers exist.
Because, you know. Oh yeah, we are technically coded as a fighting type before, I think. How is that gonna miss Lance though? Is he just gonna use agility?
What are you talking about?
Because we are fighting and psychic.
So
does that mean he's gonna use agility or not?
Psychic fighting?
I don't know which one we're first.
Psychic fighting.
I don't know.
Honestly,
which one
if anything, like, won't use agility.
It won't use agility because it says we are psychic first. I just didn't remember which one mattered. Oh god.
Wow. That is okay, so apparently Gallade cannot live a regular self-destruct.
No, our defense is trash. It's the same as God of War. Pretty bad. Like, this thing does not get good defense.
What in the switching is happening? The jugglers have a chance to just switch out their Pokemon because like they juggle their Pokemon around.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually bought the Pokédoll. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I can definitely think of ways to improve for the second run.
Wow, I'm definitely not playing the best. That Mirror has...
I can agree.
That Mirror has destroyed my brain. I can assure you it has destroyed my brain.
A chance almost guaranteed there. I think it's like a 1 in 4 chance or something.
I just got one shot by a Pidgeot crit.
It happens.
Those exist. This rival fight, I'm thinking he's gonna be using the yellow Pokemon, but no.
Okay.
Rival 5 in red and blue is actually scarier.
I've made so many mistakes this run. It's incalculable how many mistakes I have made.
You do know Ike is here, right? He warped all the way back to
I just
Pallet.
had like 4. Yeah, but he started over. So
Yeah. Still.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
I just had 4 resets on Rival 5, and now I've given up.
Oh god. Don't worry, I still got resets afterwards, particularly versus Misty. I wanted to be like Steve and do her early.
Yep. I should not have done Rival 5 early. Biggest mistake.
But the mistake was basically not doing any training in Mount Moon. That was the mistake.
Why would you do Mount Moon training?
Because otherwise the stupid rival to destroy me at level 13 that I was.
Oh, I just slashed every wild encounter.
Yeah, at least one encounters or something, yeah, but I was level 13 when I got to the Pidgeotto.
I was level almost 15 by leaving the cave. That's how many wild encounters there were.
And the Pidgeotto just destroyed me, basically. Pidgeotto 2 shot me, actually.
Hey, what speed does that Pidgeot have?
I didn't look.
The base speed or the real speed? Another Gen 1
I think he means the literal speed.
How many Gen 1?
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
I already counted 4 Gen 1 misses in this run. Oh my god. Seriously.
Alright, Lapras is strength first, then surf.
Oh, not need to die that.
And of course I strength the water. I'm gonna fight Psych.
Psych. My beloved.
No, Sabrina wasn't really an issue here. Funnily enough, during my Mew attempts, Sabrina at one point was an issue because I would try and use a Swords Dance on her Kadabra to like guarantee the one shot on the Alakazam, so it's not going to do recover spamming. But you know the problem with that? The problem with that is the Kadabra has a 1 in 4 chance to use Kinesis. But fortunately in Red and Blue, Kinesis is on nobody's level up set. Like, it's in the game, but the move's completely unused, so
Yeah,
her Kadabra doesn't even have the move. Sabrina would definitely be a lot harder in Red and Blue if her Kadabra did have Kinesis, because setting up would mean there's a risk.
Something.
I'm honestly impressed I can switch my brain back and forth between red and blue and yellow stuff.
I'm genuinely
just 'cause
impressed how badly I'm playing.
Another
Well-
Gen. Oh my god. Seriously.
Okay, Ike, are you using a 100% accurate move? Do you just not
Yes.
know it's not 100% accurate?
No, yeah, sorry. I think Body Slam and Thunderbolt and Confusion are all 100%. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are
Yeah.
all.
I think you used up all your luck from the Mew race.
Yeah, oh my god.
You're
Oh,
out.
that's what's happening. Okay, so it's more of like it's all pent up. Like all the luck has been geared towards the Mew race,
The
and
Mew
all of it
race.
has to be all the bad luck has to come out somewhere else.
Spent here.
Oh, that's
Basically.
just embarrassing.
Oh my god.
Nobody saw that. I
Saw
can't
what?
remember the last time. I apparently didn't grab the Lapras.
I don't worry.
I thought that would happen to Ike, not you. You haven't even played yellow once, Steve. For the Mew race.
Yeah, I know.
You should get shamed for that.
I deserve the shame. I know what happened.
I know what happened.
Was it because I mentioned that Ike might forget it, which caused you to forget it?
No.
It's just by me saying it?
No.
Really?
Fine.
Yeah, Kiwi. Surprisingly, Ike can run out of luck.
Me and the luck.
No, he's just using it the Gen 1 way. If you don't know what I mean by you can hit 20 slams in a row and then miss 3. And then you hit 20 more of something else that's 95% accurate and then you miss 3. It's just the Gen 1 way.
It's just the Gen 1 way.
I mean, this is I've been finding this out with 95% accurate moves that you will hit more like 60 of them in a row and then you'll miss 3 in a row. So it's still 95% accurate, but just the 95 chooses to end at a weird time.
Yes, just
I almost died to Rival 6.
That's
So I'm a pretty dang low level. I even used some rare candies before him. think my moveset just isn't the best.
Oh, dude, my moveset is the worst.
It is the best.
I should you not. Next run, I may want to consider Rock Slide.
I was wondering if we actually learned that, because I
Yeah.
can't fit the whole moveset on my screen. I can
Yeah,
only
right.
see the level up set. So definitely before run 2, I'll need to look at the moveset.
Because I was
I
looking
will
at it,
say
I'm like,
though,
I have no way of hitting flying types like Pidgeot for physical damage. That really sucks.
that was my problem. Do we even need Ice Beam? Probably not. Like, I
Oh.
think the only good use it may have is Lance, but you could just use one Swords Dance and you could just set up the rest of them on the Dragonair. I mean, it won't spam agility like we think, but the Dragonair's got bad moves. I think its best move is Hyper Beam.
The problem with playing Mew is that I think I'm underestimated every single trainer now because I am not that good as a Pokemon with this. This thing is not that strong, not that fast, not that anything.
Okay, Gallade would have been an interesting race if this was
No.
in Gen 1.
I screwed up this entire run at the very beginning by not learning Double Team, and it's just been a downward spiral since.
I think I've only
Double
used.
Team wasn't really that useful.
I think I only used Double
was.
Team on Misty. I think, and because I was doing
Yeah,
her super early.
No, like, I unlearned it quite early on. I just don't think it's good.
No, it's not really useful.
All right, guys. Well, I pulled a rookie mistake. I didn't save in front of Giovanni, and now I'm all the way back to Blaine.
Oh god.
You know, the
Let's go, let's
hiker
go.
actually had a chance to kill me, but he just used focus energy.
Focus energy.
It's because I'm just using my moves randomly on everybody because I don't know what the best move is for most of these fights.
Unless I get a good playthrough, I shit you not, I'm considering a third. This is
Third.
real embarrassing. Real, like, this is like shield your eyes embarrassing.
Well, Steve, this is all information for the second run.
The second
And the
run.
second run's going to be super good. First run
Yeah,
is
but
just information gathering. First runs aren't meant to be good. You need to learn this, Steve. They're not
My
meant to be
first-
good.
I know, but my first run was supposed to be I'm gonna use the all special version, and then I didn't, and then I'm like, all right, second run I'm gonna do all physical version, and then I'm probably not. So
Yeah, I really wish I had Rock Slide. Well, reset to Lance. This thing definitely has potential for a really good time.
No, it doesn't use agility. Confirms.
Nope.
It doesn't.
It's
Okay.
used everything but agility.
Everything but agility. Okay.
Because I think it sees the psychic typing.
Yeah, I assume so.
I think if we were not part psychic, like if we were like if we were rock fighting, then he probably would. But he just sees that agility is not very
Yeah.
effective.
Probably does that. Oh god.
Man, Lance is quite bad without Rock Slide. I mean, I don't really miss Body Slam, but I don't think Psychic has too many uses outside of the
Oh.
tower. You know what? I'm gonna teach this for the memes.
I just keep compounding mistake after mistake. I keep swords dancing and then not having a move to swords dancing.
Okay, Pidgeot using Swords Dance is actually scary now because I'm weak to fighting move or flying moves.
I think my biggest regret is not getting Rock Slide.
Mine too.
Oh god.
I didn't even know he learned it.
I don't know when I should get rid of Slash, but another big regret
You
keeping Slash.
you still have Slash.
I taught Body Slam over Slash. Slash
Yeah.
isn't good once you get Swords
When you
Dance.
get swords that you don't need it, yeah, I guess so. One of the after that.
32-12.
Oh god. 32.
This run was pretty dang bad. Hey, Ike, what
So-
time are you at?
26.
Where are you at?
Apparently,
I
like,
am
three
Giovanni
of-
now. Gonna start
Like,
Giovanni.
Yeah,
Three-
you might beat me.
3 of the rivals Pokemon absolutely do not care whatsoever that you have Earthquake.
They don't care. You just don't care.
But yeah, I think my biggest mistake was not getting Rock Slide. And I think another big mistake I made was probably, I don't think getting Psychic was a mistake. It still helped out in quite a few fights, but I think another mistake I made is I tried to do Koga before Sylph. Because of that, I had no physical moves for the Psychic trainers.
How did Psychic go on Koga?
Pretty dang good, although the Muck is a 2-shot. So I think I should have done Sylph first, so that way I'd have Earthquake. But that means I would have to do early Rival 5. Like, I'd have to do Erica, then go straight to Sylph. But the problem is, setting up on the Pidgeot is kind of scary, because it's got Sand Attack. Hey, Ike, I saw you jump down that ledge.
Aren't you supposed to do that?
Oh, something I started doing in my Mew run, I actually skip healing at the Viridian Center for Rival 6. What I do is, before the grass, in one menu, Super
God.
Potion, Repel, Elixir,
Yeah,
in one menu.
I also did that.
Yeah, plus I think because of that, I should skip the heal in Indigo Plateau, too.
Oh, that's funny thing that it's probably gonna kill me, I guess. Oh no, I got never punished, I guess.
I think healing is the opposite of killing.
Healing is good. Healing is bad.
Thunderbolt. Okay, so I'm thinking between Thunderbolt and Ice Beam, which move was the least useful? I'm thinking it was Ice Beam.
Oops. Oh,
I think it's both. I actually think both of them are useless.
weren't you supposed to go full special set?
I
or
agree with
something?
that. Thunderbolt would cover the niches for
I actually
Thunderbolt.
think that the only uses I have so far for Ice Beam could be covered by Psychic better.
Or Rock Slide. Or no, that's for Thunderbolt.
Yes,
Like I
or
was
Rock
thinking Thunderbolt could be used to one-shot Lorelei's Cloister, because even at +6, physical moves can barely one-shot it, but I mean, what's it gonna do? Like, I can use Rock Slide, it's super effective.
Quick
I'm
attack at
curious
level
if Ike's gonna end up
45,
beating me.
That's insane.
Hey Ike, you have until 3212.
Yeah, in 3 minutes I
You're probably gonna
Nah.
okay, keep fighting trainers. Give me the win. I appreciate it very much.
Give me the win. It's like, is this really enough? I don't know.
Another thing that kept happening, I was getting encounters in the Safari Zone and in the mansion.
Oh, because you were so low level.
Yep. What's the highest level in the Safari Zone in Red and Blue? I know
Yeah,
for yellow it's level 36 because
36
of the
in yellow,
Nidorans.
and this one is probably 33 maybe. I have no idea actually. I think it's 33.
Hey Ike, I do want to ask one question. In your run, are you level 37 going into the Safari Zone?
I actually can't remember.
You have the chance to get encounters in there.
I think I'm at a higher level, though. I don't know. I don't know if I'm 37.
The problem with my route, I've tried my best to figure this out, but I can only end up getting in there at 36.
I'm assuming then you are basically doing Erika first before that, then moving on.
Yeah, I'm doing Erica Koga Safari Zone to try and be as high of a level as possible. There are ways I can get to 37, but it would involve me fighting an extra trainer, and I'm just thinking the time spent fighting the extra trainer could just be spent, like, just hoping for luck on not encountering Nidorans. Oh, yeah. Oh, also, Ike, would it be alright if, for our next run, instead of letting you pick one, we do one that was suggested by a new YouTube member?
Yeah, it's fine. No worries.
My newest YouTube member wants us to do Spinda.
Spinda. Oh god, that's gonna be funny. I did it in Gen 3.
Oh, this is interesting.
I mean, it looked pretty dang good in Gen 3. I remember Scott's run.
Super good. Marvelous, even. Oh god, of course that happened. Wow! Hit myself 3 times versus Agatha. Now that's interesting.
Yeah, the highest level is definitely 33.
33.
And it's only on the eastern side, the one with the area with the full restore. Every other area does not have a level 33. In my first playthrough here, I was 33 going into the Safari Zone. I encountered the 33 Need Arena.
The 303.
I feel like I was just unlucky because it's only that one area.
Funny.
I had to look in the disassembly to know the exact encounter table because I didn't want Bulbapedia to lie to me.
Don't lie to me.
Psychic, Body Slam, Sword Dance, Thunderbolt. Ice Beam for Lance looks good to me. I don't think so because we could just get Rock Slide instead.
I really, really hate my moveset. It's so bad. So
Let me look
very
at it.
bad. I just want it to end. Just want this run to
Oh
end.
god. That was painful.
Everything about my moveset is wrong. I've royally effed up this run. I just want it to end.
Slash, Earthquake, Sword Stance, Slash and Sword Stance.
Everything about my moveset is just wrong. Everything. There's nothing right.
Dude, you are cringing me so bad.
I know.
Getting really bad luck against Lance. Yeah, I guess Rock Slide is good for this fight.
Oh yeah. Lance gave me like 3 resets. Hey, it's good to know I win the first playthrough. Yippee for me. Oh, Ike, I actually did something kind of funny. I actually did teach high jump kick for the champion. The only reason it helped was just because I could use it on the Pidgeot.
On the video, the ISM so.
Also, setting up Swords Dance on that thing, very terrifying. Because it could mirror move Swords Dance and hit you with Sky Attack.
Pretty sure without a critical hit that wouldn't have killed me. Oh my god. This was a terrible, terrible run.
But yeah, I'm thinking for my mid-game routing, after the tower, I will still end up getting Psychic just because it will help with the Ghastlies. But at the same time, I'm not so sure just because I think with Psychic and normal types, the Ghastly trainers are actually slightly safer because they can't use Lick on you to cause paralysis.
Yeah.
So the only danger is Confuse Ray.
It's only confused,
Because
right?
normally I fear paralysis way more than confusion.
Yeah, it's
Just
usually
because
worse.
paralysis never goes away. But I don't know. I think I'll still get Psychic because I think there's other uses for it. I don't know though. Like the Ghastlies have really bad defense. I'm pretty sure Rock Slide could one-shot them too.
You're risking though the probability of missing.
I'm fine with those odds.
Oh god. Yeah, I definitely need Rock Slide for the future. Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, I'm thinking Erica, I'll get Rock Slide, but I'm not gonna get Ice Beam or Thunderbolt. I'll still teach Thunderbolt for the Slowpokes.
The Slowpoke I think is fine, yeah.
Let's see, I'll get Rock Slide, I'll get Earthquake. I want to get Earthquake before I do Koga, so I'm gonna do Rival 5 early, which is gonna be sort of risky.
Oh yeah, definitely for
Do
the
not
next
do
run.
Rival 5 early. Do not do Rival 5 early. It is, I'm telling you right now, just dig out. Dig out first. Just get there, get Earthquake, dig out. Trust me. Rival 5 early is really, really bad idea.
Why? Is it spamming Wing Attack?
Its Wing Attack does like half to you. Half. And also, here's the important thing. Without the speed boost on Koga, you will not outspeed the Pidgeot, and you will get hit twice by Wing Attack. You literally can almost die to Pidgeot every single attempt.
3506. Oh my god, so bad.
That's actually a good point, Steve, because I think just going in there to get Earthquake and Dig Out's the better idea, because without a physical move, the Koga's gym trainers just take far too long. Plus, you can't one-shot his Muck or the Weezing.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going in there, I'm grabbing Earthquake, and I'm digging out. I don't care how time ineffective it is. It's the only way.
I think so. What I'm going to do is I'll just go to the 5th floor. I'll go to the 5th floor, go get Earthquake. I'll do all the normal stuff. But when I pick up Earthquake, I'll teach it, then dig out. So that way when I come back, at least I have the card key.
Yep. My biggest regret of the entire run was doing Rival 5 early.
I don't like Rock Slide because of the accuracy. That's just something you kind of have to accept
Yeah, you
because
need
you
to
have to
accept
think
it,
like
basically.
obviously like if you have a choice between like Rock Slide's a one shot or Ice Beam's a two shot, I would prefer Rock Slide being the one shot.
Makes
I
Hey,
think I
Shadow.
might be using Ice Beam solely for Erica, and that is it.
Ice Beam is only good for the Tangela.
Just her whole team.
Psychic is way better against her than Ice Beam.
Oh, right. I guess I could put her off later. Never mind. I actually did her before Rival 5 or Rival 4, and that was a big mistake as well.
Oh, I never do that.
I did not outspeed, and neither Slash or sorry, I did outspeed, but Ice Beam or Slash did not knock out Weepin' Bell or Victory Bell.
The big
Neither.
hero.
Yeah, I never do Erica before the tower. I think that's just a horrible
No.
idea.
No,
I don't. I think I made so many errors that run. I can't even fit them on one hand.
Fit them on two hands.
Isn't Steve still playing it?
No, I'm done. But
Oh, okay.
it was bad. It
Whenever
was like
you,
39 minutes. It was horrible. I even consider DNFing.
whenever you guys want, then I really hope this one. At least I know it will be better than the previous one because oh my god.
Just
You
the
could.
simple fact, just the one change of Ice Beam to Rock Slide means that
Yeah.
I'll actually have a move that I can Swords Dance onto the rival. Because boy, like for some reason, Earthquake's resisted or are completely immune by everything on his team except Alakazam. It's really bad.
You could use candies before the rival. Are you talking
Yeah.
about Rival 5? I don't know about that.
Not Rival 5, I think I got a
Does-
critical hit and got
Yeah, the
got
main
with it,
problem,
yeah.
like Steve said, without Koga's boost, the Pidgeot will outspeed you. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Steve, was it like close? Like, was the Pidgeot outspeeding by like a few points
I
or
don't
something?
remember what speed I was
I think
before, but I remember that
I'm
after
gonna
Koga's
look.
badge boost, so I saw Pidgeot was 78 and I had 90. So after the
Yeah.
badge boost, I was significantly faster. So I must have been real close.
I think because
looking.
I think because we get Swords Dance via level up, we don't really need to do Sylph, and it's better to do Koga first. Personally, if we didn't get Swords Dance, I might consider doing that, but because we do get Swords Dance, I think we don't need to go to Sylph before Koga with this mon.
Hey, Steve, it was nice to see you did that teleport strat I talked to you about. The whole get to the 10th floor quicker.
Oh, yeah.
The teleport.
I felt like opening the doors felt really
Oh,
clunky.
no. I don't open the doors. I go around the scientist and go out the other way.
There's not a trainer over there?
You can go around the scientist, go behind him, and then go
Yeah.
against the wall and go up. There's no door over there.
There's not a trainer looking from up to down?
No.
Wow.
The trainer's only looking down.
Yeah.
You can just go behind him.
Oh, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking of it's like the 6th floor. No, 5th. It's the 5th floor. There's a Hypno guy that's looking up on that side. For some reason, my brain was like, there's a guy blocking it.
Okay, Steve, I'm looking at your rival fight. You were at level 32. You were 73 speed. The Pidgeot was 78.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was
So
horrible.
you need
So
the
honestly,
speed
rare
boost.
candies before rival 5 does actually make sense.
or candies or do Koga first. I think Koga
Are
is
you really
easier
just that
though.
against digging out and then just coming back?
You do what you want, but that's what I'm gonna do.
I think
Okay.
Koga first is fine. I think I'll stick to that. I think my changes have to be in other
Wait,
places.
Koga
If you're gonna do
first is
Koga
risky.
with what?
I
'Cause,
mean,
if you're gonna go there with Psychic, you might as well go get Earthquake.
yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see. I will still blame Mew for everything though. Whenever you guys want.
All right.
Okay. Guess I didn't. I'm not gonna make a new poll. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. The thing is, I really, really want to do a first run with finishing with double team and just badge boosting special moves.
Double
But
team.
unfortunately, that was just never an option.
Don't do double team. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay.
I thought it was gonna be hilarious. I thought I was gonna be able to
It's
do
fine.
battles way early.
It's fine. Nobody can blame me. And then,
Turns out, interestingly enough, the speed of Gallade is actually so slow that you actually can't do the badge boost with double team because you're gonna get outspeed before you use double team.
I told you it's not really that fast. It's basically a Gardevoir that changed the special attack for physical attack. It's got a nice special
You guys
defense.
remember?
That's
You
it.
guys remember my first run where I was talking about getting 6 encounters on Route 1?
You just got like one, didn't you?
Yeah, just one throughout every single route.
Oh my god, I'm still stuck in there.
Yeah, I saw him.
through
I'm
all
like,
3
how in the
times.
world is he already heading back? I'm
Oh my
I'm
god.
heading there.
Oh my god, the number of encounters I
Well,
just got.
Because in run 1, I got so unlucky with encounters that all of a sudden I just got the good luck.
Now you get the good luck.
I think Ike's luck is rubbing off on me. I
Oh,
did
crap.
encounter an optional bug catcher by mistake though, but it did help me get confusion.
I've done so many runs where I've had to train in the forest lately that I just purposely walked in the encounterable
Oh, that's
squares of
funny.
the forest.
Encounterable.
Okay, I did not need a heal there. That was a Mew habit. I healed at the center as soon as I entered the town.
In Pure City. You need to heal for Brock, yeah.
Yeah, that was not necessary.
Oh.
What did you miss? The first run. I won. I beat Ike by like 2 minutes.
Considering learning teleport just so I don't get the message later.
And me by 6.
Uh,
I think one of the only uses I had for double team in the entire run was just Rival 2.
I think, yeah,
Like
I
I'm telling you.
Just because Rival 2 is pretty dang bad.
I didn't miss it because I did miss it before Rival there.
Yeah, that's just not a good idea.
Yeah, but it's because the Pidgeotto was destroying me, so I said, I'm gonna train in Misty's gym, and just because I'm here, I'm gonna do Misty, basically.
Oh yeah, Pidgeotto hard. I fight a Starmie.
No, Pidgeotto hard. I'll fight a Horsey, a Shelder, and a Goldeen, and then the Starmie. Because I was very on that
I
level.
truly did think that I would absolutely destroy
Yeah.
Misty with Pedal Dance, but turns out Pedal Dance is no Razor Leaf.
Spell Dance is not the dance I hope for.
It is not even close to Razor Leaf. Plus, I think usually when we have Razor Leaf users, they're Stab. So I think it's just
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
History-
Stab
history
is the
told me
issue.
wrong things.
Staff also helps a lot, yeah.
Good news is Slash one-shots the Zubats, so I don't have to swap over to Confusion. On the bright side, if I find Paris, I can damage it with Pedal Dance.
That's what I did. I had just got a 4-turn Pedal Dance. Did not even close to knock it out.
Why did Confusion got another check? What? Oh my ass.
Hey, Paris.
Alright.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
At least I got a ton of Pokeballs.
No Paris.
Oh, hey, Alex. How's it going? Pretty good.
Come on. I'm getting a encounter every like 3. I'm not even kidding. 3 squares. I haven't even moved 10 squares. I've gotten 4 encounters.
I got the Paris at least.
Finally.
Some peace and quiet, huh?
Wow, I almost killed the Paris with Pedal Dance. That would have been terrible.
I mean, Steve, the Geodudes and Zubats just want to know about your car's extended warranty.
My goodness. Stop appearing.
Prototype, casually playing, I actually have almost beat Twilight Princess like 3 times. I always gave up at the Sky Temple.
My god.
I never gotten past the Sky Temple.
That temple is cool. I love the music and the boss.
I'm not kidding.
I don't know
I'm
why.
pretty sure I'm like at 15 encounters. This is insane.
I'm not sure why. Like, I think it's because I would grind the game for like a week straight. I'd get to that point, then get bored. It happened every time. So, I mean, I've looked up the ending, so I just
Yeah.
tell people I beat the game.
I just lie about me.
Hey, I think the Sky Temple's like one of the last dungeons anyway.
Yeah, it's one of the latest.
And I know the ending.
I mean, the reason why I don't replay that game is the water temple of that game. I really don't like it. Very tedious. I just don't like it. It's the main reason.
Oh, I got lost in there so many times.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Hey, the Goron Mines wasn't any better. You had to use like iron boots to walk on the
Yeah.
ceiling.
But at least I love the music of that dungeon, so it was more tolerable to me. That usually plays a big part for me. Oh yeah, what a difference! Oh my god, if I'm level 15, suddenly rival in the bridge is a joke. And I was level 13 last time. No way.
I was almost level 16 for the rival battle.
Destroying me all the time.
That's how many encounters I had.
Encounters.
I kid you not. Someone could probably replay my video. I had somewhere in the realm of 15 encounters. It was just ridiculous.
I really get because normally
Steve, these things happen, you know?
it's like
These things happen.
normally for these races I haven't played Pokemon beforehand. Like this is basically my Pokemon playthrough of the week. But because now I've been playing the stupid Mew race, I keep thinking this is Mew and I can skip a lot of things, and it's like, no, you cannot do that. You cannot dodge every trainer. You cannot dodge everything. You're supposed to do things. It's like,
What are you talking about? This Pokemon's supposed to be amazing. You can dodge everything.
you can dodge everything. So there's
Everything
some,
but bubble beams. I'm curious though, how good is Petal Dance on Misty?
Not. Well, to be fair, I did her before Nugget Bridge. It's probably
Yeah.
very different after Nugget Bridge.
Yeah.
Because in the last run, I used Pin Missile on the Starmie.
Last run, I didn't even one-shot the Star U. That's how bad it was.
Okay, this is a test of fate. I think I actually did heal, but if not, I'm screwed. Okay, I did.
Oh, Ike, one thing I don't like about Scott's overlay compared to mine, his overlay does not show your current HP stat outside of battle.
Yeah.
I really enjoy my overlay telling me that, so that way I know for sure when I need to use a
Yeah,
potion.
if I can or not.
Scott admits
usually
he
use that.
purposefully doesn't do it because it like makes his videos more tense when you don't know the HP stat.
Yeah, when you can see that.
But
guess.
I don't know. I think the information is just too helpful.
I mean, if we're already knowing things, I guess it's fine.
Knowing the HP stat is the one thing I use the most
Like-
before Surge.
Like, technically, we're not supposed to know our speed all the time. And yet we do. Just to know if we outspeed something or not.
Scott says he
In
just
theory-
doesn't put it in there just for like video purposes. He doesn't want to say like I lived at 1 HP when the overlay updates before the in-game actually updates.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
I mean,
It's
I
more
get-
of a
It's for cinematic reasons.
for cinematic perspective.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
In theory, the game is always actually wrong because the game does not display the 12.5 boost. So you can actually go into like a
Well,
as
battle
well,
with Sabrina and be like, I'm not going to outspeed. And then you just do.
Yeah, and technically you can. Yeah, exactly. That's
Oh,
true.
Steve, guess what happened? I taught Body Slam over Slash. I leveled up one time. And it's like, hey, you want Slash back?
Oh, you don't want Slash?
Oh my god. Okay, there we go.
What?
Also, for Nugget Bridge, I actually had Red Bar for about half of Nugget Bridge.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Okay, cut.
Faster.
I'm impressed Confusion did not one-shot Pikachu.
The Pikachu.
Everything one-shots Pikachu.
Well, Pikachu has a higher special than it does physical or defense.
Yeah, but still, it's level 18.
The Pikachu.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you used Body Slam, it would have worked.
I was low on PP, and I was trying to save him for the Raichu, so I decided Confusion would do.
A PP. Wow. I'm more terrified that Body Slam did not one shot.
I'm surprised you guys top Body Slam immediately. I'm keeping Slash
Oh, I
until
did.
at least when I get Swords Dance, then Body Slam's probably better.
I mean, I don't need a double team.
Well, the thing is, like, is there any fight from here until Swords Dance where getting the crit would absolutely matter?
Probably a lot.
Which one?
You don't. Well, the thing is, I didn't do it with Body Slam, so I don't know.
Oh god. I just accidentally delete Body Slam for Thunderbolt. Nice.
Hey, sounds like you're going for
Flash shenanigans for
Ooh.
sure. No, I mean, it's fine. I don't think it actually matters anything. If I still have Slash.
Probably not.
If I still have Slash, so I don't think it impacts anything. If I didn't have Slash, then definitely.
Oh, something I really hate, the Oddish Bulbasaur girl in Rock Tunnel. In my Mew run, the Oddish is only a 44% chance to knock out with Body Slam.
Yeah, we're doing the same route at that point, I believe. There's no other way. Yeah, it can
And the
survive.
Bulbasaur is like 80% or
Yeah,
something.
the Oddish can sometimes survive. The Bulbasaur, I never seen it survive though, but the Oddish can survive sometimes. Body Slam. So you can either do that or use Dig, basically. The problem is if it uses Stun Spore or something and you don't have anything, it's kind of bad. But that would be the only case. Yeah, you see, that's one of those battles where I say you can never gain time. You can only lose it. You can only lose
Unless
time.
your PB missed the range.
Yeah, unless in your original run you missed it. But if your PV already did everything fine, you can only lose time. You can never say. Which is basically what
Pretty
happened.
much.
Which is basically what happened to me there. So I need to either get a better before all of that, all the RNG sections, or I cannot get a better time. Mostly.
Do you think Confusion can
Oh,
knock out
God.
Ghastly?
That was a
No,
mistake.
absolutely not. The Ghastlies have
You-
decent special.
No, yeah.
But are you saying that
I
out of
never
actual
tested it.
knowing? Because this
I
is
never
stab.
tested it, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to one shot, especially in the slow group.
All right, I actually don't believe you. I'm gonna
Try
gonna
it.
do it.
See what I'm curious. See what happens.
Well, the reason why I don't believe you is because I used Ice Beam and Thunderbolt last time to knock out the Ghastlies, and it was close.
God.
Yeah, but I mean, you try it, but I don't think it's going to.
You can try, but I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't like using special moves on them, unless they are psychic moves.
Unless it's
but
psychic.
Confusion's a psychic move. I mean, I myself still got psychic because I'm using it for quite a few fights. Interesting. Gyarados survives a rock slide.
I wonder why my music is stopped. That's weird. Oh well. No music right.
Dang it. I'll probably just end up using Rock Slide instead of even bothering.
No, you gotta test it for me. Test Confusion.
You gotta test it for me.
If you want to prove me wrong, use Confusion on one Ghastly.
Any Ghastly.
Has to be a trader's Ghastly.
Well, I mean, he can never get a wild Ghastly, actually, so it has to be a trainer's Ghastly for sure.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He can never get one of the wilds.
I was actually such a low level, I got the Haunter encounter on the top floor. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Because it's such a rare encounter up there. Plus, you're not walking that many steps.
I did in the itemless race. That's how I got my Hunter in the team. I
knocked out Ghastly with Confusion, both of them.
Oh. I guess I just underestimated Stab, I guess.
Yeah, it's true.
I agree. Without Stab, probably wouldn't have, but
the only reason I said that was just because I remember with Mew, Thunderbolt and Ice Beam were guaranteed 2 shots. They could never one shot without a crit.
Yeah, but
and I was thinking Confusion's weaker.
No, like confusion technically is 150, which is higher
Yeah,
than
but
95.
yeah, but super
Hmm.
effective.
I
Makes it, like,
wasn't
double the
taking
power.
stab into account.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking 95 compared to 50.
Yeah, it makes sense, but it's because
And
of
I was
stab,
doing
yeah.
the super effective, so 50 times 2 is 100. So I thought it'd be slightly better, but yeah, I forgot super effectiveness is a thing.
Yeah, it's the
At one
stab
point,
thing.
is slash not helpful anymore.
As soon as you get body slam.
And unless you're me and you accidentally deleted it.
I knocked out Drowsy in one hit, which is pretty impressive.
I accidentally used psychic on it, and it put me asleep for 6 turns.
Oh god, painful.
I mean, I had it coming.
I don't have body slam.
And something I've been noticing for a lot of good Pokemon, getting PP ups is generally a waste of time.
Yeah, if you don't need it in your moveset, it's usually a waste of time.
PP ups are only really useful if you have to do a lot of grinding.
Or if you need to use a 5 PP move.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like if you have to rely on like Fire Blast for a decent chunk of the game, then yes, you should get PP ups.
Yeah, like something like that. Like I need to use Fire Blast, I need to use Blizzard for whatever I need this. I think it's you need that. Probably like the only case where I think they are needed. Or in the or maybe if in the Elite Four you need to use a one move a lot of times in particular. Like for 2 trainers or something like that, maybe. I think in those cases they are kind of worth it, but
might get a reset.
Not much else.
Yep.
Oh god.
Got a reset. I screwed up my mid-game routing.
Not doing Sylph early.
I forgot to do Sylph early. I went straight to Koga. I mean, at least this time I have physical moves this time. But I got a reset on Koga because I got smoke screened.
My entire moveset is physical this time. I'm really liking it. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, I did win on the next try.
I hate, like, why is the bike? I guess it's because RetroArch is not as frame perfect as Super Shocky. I think I do the bike sections better here.
Super Shocky is way better when it comes to like using those things. It just it runs it so much smoother.
But I think that's exactly why I'm doing bad the bike section in there compared to here.
I mean, I wasn't convinced on using Super Shocky at first, but then Scott forced us to use it for one of those crystal races, and I literally couldn't go back. It was just so much better.
I was not supposed to do that.
You think you can knock out the hip or the never mind.
The Nevermind? There is no such Pokemon called Nevermind.
I answered.
You're asking about the drowsy trainers? I used one Swords Dance.
Yep, I just used one Swords Dance. Earthquake was not enough to knock it out.
Oh god, I'm using Slash and it kills them anyway.
But yeah, since I forgot to do Sylph first before Koga, I didn't have Earthquake. I had to use Body Slam.
I think I'll be fine.
Okay. I think things are going way better this time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Andy, before, is that a good idea? I'll use a couple because the Pidgeot has it has 78 speed, but I don't think it applies this badge boost until I get into battle. So actually, I don't think I need to.
Did you know the Fuchsia City Gym sign says Fuchsia City Gym?
Did it say who the gym leader is?
You know, I didn't read that. Probably did.
That's the funny meme, but when you go in Giovanni's gym, the guy that always gives you advice says, even I don't know who's the identity of this gym leader. And if you check the statue, it says Giovanni. And it's like, why are you lying? Why are you lying to me?
I think they fixed that in Fire Red, where what if you hadn't beaten the gym yet? It says triple question mark.
That would be decent. But it's like I saw that video and I was like, oh my god, he's a liar. He knows. He absolutely knows.
Oh, like here's another thing I'm willing to bet you never noticed. Did you know when you're talking to Steven to fight him in Emerald, he talks about you at the Space Center. He says the Satopolis Space Center.
I see somebody saw the biggest proof video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think Scott knows because I've never once heard him mention it. Every time we talk to him, he says Satopolis Space
The
Center.
thing is, I haven't checked ever. I don't know if in Spanish it says a different thing. So
the Space Center is in Moss Deep, not Satopolis.
Oh god, okay, that was
It's
bad.
like a typo.
Yeah,
kind of like in Pokemon Yellow, there's a guy in the department store who says he's getting a gift for the copycat girl who lives in Cerulean.
Are you sure these are typos or people they're just mimicking how stupid people are?
Yes, they don't know how to do
I
their
don't
job.
think it's a typo because that typo does not exist in Red and Blue.
Yeah.
It's only in Yellow.
Did you know Lapras has stats?
I don't believe you.
I know, right? Crazy.
Its only stat is Surf and Strength.
Its only stat is Surf and Strength.
No, apparently if you click on it, there's more things written down. I know, crazy, right?
You mean to say, but wait, there's more?
What? Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Dang it.
If you guys are wondering,
I just proved it. Lapras has stats. I did it again.
Lapras has stats.
If my viewers are wondering why I just used those candies, it's to prevent encounters in the mansion.
What level are you?
I'm 41 now. I was level 38 before, but if I went into the mansion, there's the chance of those level 40 mucks and wheezings showing up.
Yeah, aren't they like level 40, I think?
Yeah, the highest level is level 42 in the basement. But it's the rarest encounter down there, so I'm kind of fine taking that chance. It's the level 40s that are more common.
Like, technically, you're not supposed to see it, yeah.
Like in Yellow version, on the bottom floor, there's a very rare level 46 Raticate. It's like at the bottom of the encounter bracket, so it's super rare, so I'm kind of fine accepting the risk.
You get it.
In fact, I've never once had it happen.
It can happen.
Oh my god. My controller disconnected.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
Okay, so, alright, it's fine. I ended up just having no inputs for like 4 seconds. If I end up losing by 4 seconds, I'm going to blame the controller.
We know it's the controller.
You could just pause the timer.
I wasn't thinking.
We call that panicking.
You want me to pause the timer right now for 4 seconds?
No, we don't know for a fact if it was 4 seconds.
I'll just leave it alone.
We don't trust you.
I'll just leave it be.
It could have been 6.
That's actually a good point.
The thing is, like, I don't think the race is going to come down to 6 seconds. They always usually come down to minutes.
Yeah, no, probably, I think.
Well, I'd say more or less 20 seconds.
Oh god.
Well, not more or less, more.
Probably won't.
Don't you hate it when your repels run out right in front of the quiz questions and it makes you think you clicked on it?
Yes, I hate that. God, the questions go so fast here. I don't know when I'm clicking that.
Yeah, I have no idea how Speed does it. I'm playing a basically perfect run, and I see he's already at Rival 6. I'm like, what could I have done? I feel like I've literally done
Do you have
nothing
any
wrong.
idea how much Mew practice I've been doing? My overworlding is extremely good at this point.
I mean, you even had a reset and I didn't. I mean, the one thing we did differently is I did dig out of Sylph, but I don't think that's literally the difference between the amount of time that we currently have different between us.
No, I don't think so.
You cannot
Oh my
know
god.
for sure, though.
I mean, Steve, I did say before the start of the stream, I think a lot of my practice with Mew is going to carry over to this run. According to Scott's overlay, I've done a total of 80 Mew attempts. At least that's the number of times I press new game.
Yeah, because many of those you don't finish them most of the time.
According to Scott's overlay, I finished 12 runs, but that includes runs where I've loaded a replay file and replayed the champion. So it's probably more like 10.
I didn't know those were good.
It's okay. I encountered the level 45 Onyx.
Yay.
Also, I hate whoever decided that yellow version needs level 49 Onyx.
The extra Onyx.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I got my first reset. It was because I did not outspeed the Charizard and it slashed me after getting psychicked.
I don't think it's a big deal though, because if I remember correctly, I think the highest levels in Victory Road are only on the top floor. Because on the bottom floors, I never got encounters.
Survived that rival with 1 HP, literally.
I was ahead of Ike this entire time until I just lost to the Rival 6.
Good for you, Steve.
Did you know that you could talk directly to the people that are like, hey, show me your badge?
Oh, here's another little thing you didn't know. The trigger that has them check your badge goes all the way to the edge of the map. Even if you try to walk through walls, they'll still check your badge.
They don't even do that in games anymore now. They don't even check if you have the badges.
They actually do.
They don't care.
I know in some games they do. Like, I remember once in Black 2 and White 2, I cheated my way up to the badge check gate without any badges, and I'm not kidding. The tiles did not activate.
They did not activate.
It did check my badges, even though you can't normally arrive there without all 8 badges.
That's funny. I thought because there are no NPCs asking you, I assume they never actually
I wonder if that
check it.
has something to do with in Gen 1 how you can trick that guy at Brock City so you can walk through walls. So they just assumed that people were going to figure out a walk through wall glitch in every single game.
Oh.
They're like, hey, we need to put things in here to check stuff.
No, all you have to do is in the code is just check badges, but sometimes the developers are too lazy to add that in because they're like, what's the point? We don't need to add this check. But some people add the check anyway. Like if you're a guy who cares about your code, you want it to obviously check for badges just because like you don't want to take the lazy way out. If that makes sense.
Why would anyone do this in our game?
Uh-oh. No. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Oh.
Wake up.
Agatha put me to sleep.
Make up.
Agatha put me to sleep.
Oh god. The Agatha lottery.
Right. There is nothing you can do about Agatha, pretty much.
Yeah. In this case, I don't think there's anything you can do.
Plus, her Gengars naturally outspeed anyway. I'm still saving before the League members because I'm not dumb.
I accidentally forgot to save in front of Lorelei, and I just finished with 15 HP remaining.
You were cutting it real close there, Steve, weren't you?
Well, I actually missed a rock slide on the Lapras. I'm like, oh no, I died. And then the Hydro Pump only did like 30.
I got a reset on Lance. Dude, the mid-battle level up. Yeah, I need to use candies here. I wasn't noticing I was getting a mid-battle level up. That move might have its uses.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
I need one more SD.
Oh gosh.
I didn't save in front of Agatha apparently, and I hit myself in confusion twice. I'm bad. I'm very, very bad.
The unwanted critical hit, always the deadliest.
I'm just...
Dang, if Gallade had slightly better defense, this thing can definitely get sub 30. But the problem is, it just keeps dying to things.
It just keeps dying. Thanks. Not supposed to
Pidgeot
do
killed
that.
me.
No, you're not supposed to do
It
that.
mirror moved Swords Dance and then hit me with 2 wing attacks. Okay. As soon as I notice it charge up a Sky Attack, I know I just need to kill it.
A 31-23.
Darn it, dude. I was close though.
Yeah,
I was getting really bad luck. I think my biggest mistake was I should have used all my candies before Lance, so I wouldn't get that level up. If I had remembered to use the candies, I probably would have won 31-40.
Yeah, you were ahead of me. The thing is, I did use Rock Slide though.
I only beat my first run by 31 seconds. It was the controller? No, it was not. The controller was dead for like 5 seconds. It was not the controller.
Like, what was your final moveset?
Earthquake, Swords Dance, High Jump Kick, Rock Slide.
I have the same, but I have Thunderbolt instead of High Jump Kick.
I deleted Thunderbolt quite early just because there really isn't any uses for it after Rock Tunnel.
My use for Thunderbolt is basically because it always one-shots Gyarados and it one-shots Aerodactyl. I don't need to worry about it. Also, Lorelei.
Well, if you have to, Swords Dance,
Lorelei is one-shots everything.
Anyway.
If
you have to Swords Dance anyway for Lance, then you don't really need Thunderbolt.
Yeah, but I mean, I Thunderbolt the Gyarados immediately, and then I set up on the Dragonair, which is gonna use trash moves.
Honestly, that's not really any better because the Dragonairs also have Hyper Beam.
Yeah, but Hyper Beam doesn't kill me, and that means I can get free Swords Dance. They hit much less strong than the Gyarados. They're much easier to set up. And
maybe.
The thing is, I need Rock Slide to kill the Dragonite. And the
My Jump Kick had no uses. I just taught it just because it was better than Psychic.
I did
I've gotten crit by the Gyarados twice already. How in the world is this happening?
What I did was replacing Psychic with Rock Slide after Agatha, because it's when it was no longer useful. Because I kept
So you delayed Rock Slide until Lance?
Until Lance, yeah.
Okay, that's something different. I taught Rock Slide over Thunderbolt immediately.
Yeah, no, I kept Thunderbolt because we still have a good special stat. The difference between Rock Slide and Thunderbolt is not that significant unless I need to use Swords Dance, and that's only for Dragonite, only. Because Dragonite does survive the Thunderbolt. That's the only problem. With Thunderbolt, you also kill the Pidgeot. And I don't need to set up. That's basically why I kept it. I guess Ice Beam could do the same thing, but I need to teach Thunderbolt earlier anyway, so there's not much any other reason to do it.
Yeah.
Alakazam crit. Come on. I just...
That's to be expected. That thing is critty. It's the crit machine.
The crit machine.
Yeah, well, what do you think about Gyarados crit?
I don't know.
That thing is also a crit machine.
I don't know how that Gyarados always crits. No, it does. It shouldn't, but it always does a critical hit. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it, but he always critical hits anyway. Let me check in. Isn't that...
Hey, Ike, did you fight Psych?
Yes, I actually did fight Psych in this run. I can prove it. I can go talk to him. I was gonna check.
My 2 mistakes.
My God, Steve is having a heart. Isn't there like yeah, this is the secret PC, it really works.
The what?
Look at my stream. There's the secret PC here. This is the secret PC here that you can use.
Oh, I've known about that. You know, there's a couple of other invisible PCs in the Safari Zone houses, but they're out of bounds.
In the Safari Zone,
they're out of bounds though.
They're
out of bounds though. You need to walk through walls to get them.
I didn't know about this one, but I think this one does not work in yellow. I think it's only in red and blue, and that's why I'd never seen it.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Okay,
they had to have been editing the maps and noticed there was a script there, and like, what's this do?
Like, what's a PC here? Actually, imagine if this could somehow be useful, but sadly it's not. But it would be amazing if it actually was useful for something.
I wish.
Oh, like it's close to Erica's gym, but the problem is if you need to heal or anything, you're just gonna be using the Poké Center anyway, so there's no real reason to use it. But it's just fun. I was just unsure because I thought it was only in the Japanese version in green or something because I'd never seen it in yellow. But it's like, okay, no, they fixed it in yellow.
Oh my god.
What happened to Steve?
That Rhydon is...
We're just unbelievably unlucky. Things just keep happening to me. Unbelievably unlucky.
Steve is
The Rhydon used Fury attack. It got a crit because of how slow it is, and it was a 5-turn. I have no idea what to say.
I should have finished at 32. How in the world am I at 36?
Oh my god.
No offense, but that is kind of funny.
That's some terrible luck
this
there.
is the 4th battle in a row. We're just, I'm getting crits in unbelievable places. Alakazam's getting crits just over and over. And even, I got a crit on Charizard and it just, I have a headache already.
Careful. Just be careful.
Do you actually plan to do a 3rd run?
What just happened there? Okay, what I don't, what did I miss? What happened? What happened? I got burned and it looked like I just didn't get to attack.
You missed. Not like it would have mattered. I'm pretty sure with the burn, you wouldn't have one-shot it anyway.
It's 4 times effective. I think Rock Throw can knock out Charizard at this point.
I mean, burn quarters your attack. Like, that's a lot.
This was so good. I was literally competing with both of you until this champion battle. Or, well, the Lance specifically, but regardless, the champion battle.
The horrible...
Oh, yeah, that's how the fight should have gone. If I were you, Steve, I really would do a 3rd run.
Just to have the Pokemon good in the leaderboard.
No, because that is so unbelievable what just happened.
Like in the
You
leaderboard.
were
Rhydon
watching Ike for a while too. You didn't even get to see the 3 things that happened beforehand.
Before the 5-turn Fury attack crit?
Oh god, Fury attack crit.
Yeah, from the Rhydon. It was a crit
so much at
5-turn.
this point. I'm just that angry.
Oh my god.
I better update my leaderboard.
This was good, I guess, for the leaderboard. I mean, I know Steve had like a terrible run, but
I don't know what you're talking about. This Pokemon's garbage. He got 39 and 37. It's terrible.
This Pokemon is garbage.
This is the worst 125 stat Pokemon I've played with in a long time.
Nah, this
Well, Steve, I think something that harms it, you might agree with me on this. It's kind of like Poliwrath. The fighting typing actually hurts it.
Mm.
If this thing was pure psychic, it probably would have done a lot better. Like, we wouldn't be taking super effective damage from the Pidgeot,
yeah,
for example, so it'd be a lot safer.
And the Pidgeot is the only thing that can actually hit us for super effective damage in the game. Well, I mean, the Gallade uses Wing Attack or something, but...
Yeah, the fighting typing really Herculade.
Yeah.
You know this run was completely and utterly botched when the game time is 206.
The bad thing is we're a fighting type.
206 is so good.
That's a decent game time.
No, it's a good game, yeah. It's a decent game time. But it's like we're the fighting type. We have all the bad things about the fighting type, and not like the only good thing about the fighting type in Red, that is that it makes some fights free. But we don't have that. It's just funny. We don't get the free agility spam, basically.
I have to scroll.
That's just funny.
So far up to get a 205 game time. This is the worst 205 game time.
55.
Oh my god. No, this is literally the worst 205. There is no Pokemon ranked this low that has 205, except for apparently Tyranitar, which is 209.
Dude, you need to do another run.
Just for the data, at least, I think, because it's definitely not that bad.
Gallade is it's kind of like what happened with me in Kyogre.
Yeah.
Like, you need to re-rank that thing, because it should not have been that bad.
Yeah, but
that
you
luck
actually screwed over Kyogre.
I
didn't screw over anything.
But I think it's still a very
unreasonably
unlucky. Yeah.
It was unreasonably unlucky. Like, can you really do yourself justice and have to do your first run where you admitted you played bad?
Imagine,
Can
I
you
don't
in
know.
good faith put that on the leaderboard?
Like, imagine you do a Mewtwo run and you get like 10 Gen 1 misses, and it's like, oh, Mewtwo is fucking horrible. Look, Mewtwo is 35 or something because you got like 20 Gen 1 misses. I mean, I think it's just not realistically displaying the Pokemon potential in the game, I guess. That's why maybe
The thing
another
is,
run.
though, it got to the champion at like 32 minutes. Like, it was doing so good. It was literally like top 10, you know?
That's why I say that maybe do another playthrough. If anything, just so, I mean, even if you don't get like such a good time again, but like, I mean, it's probably gonna be better than that one.
I mean, you don't have to do it today if you want to like cool off, but just
I can't just put it off on another day. That doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
I mean, it's only a 30-minute run.
I said about Paraffrig and I never got to it.
I mean, at least it's
Well,
a
it's
30
because you were
minute
on
run.
vacation.
And this Pokemon does not really struggle, at least in any point. It's just that you really got bad luck. There's not really much of a struggle.
You can visually see me get angrier and angrier every single unlucky crit.
Dude, Rhydon like the slowest Pokemon in the game, and the fact it got a crit happened to choose Fury Attack, and it was a 1 in
fourth unlucky thing to happen.
and
There were
it was a
4
5-turn.
equally unlucky things that happened before that.
And it was the 5 hit Fury Attack.
But yeah, this Pokemon could honestly, I think if Gallade, at least with how I did it, got 0 resets, this thing can definitely get under 30, but that'd be kind of difficult for it because the Pidgeots and Aerodactyls just are not friendly to this thing.
You're risking a lot to set up on those trainers. Yeah, that's why I did the extra training in this attempt, because in the previous one I really skipped a lot of training thinking this was Mew, and it's like, no, you're not Mew.
Yeah.
You are definitely not Mew.
Yeah, Gallade got a 11th place for me. It did slightly worse than Giratina. And Giratina, like, my overworld movement wasn't as good. But, I mean, Giratina itself is pretty good. I think it started with Dragon Rage.
Oh, God, yeah. Basically, that and being immune to everything in the game, yeah, sounds good. Until early.
Yeah, it helps that my 3rd, 4th, and 7th place and 10th place runs are all ghost types.
Yes, ghost type.
My highest ranked ghost type is Lunala, because it's ghost psychic. Like, Ghost is the best defensive
I actually think Body Slam was a garbage move this run.
I would sort of agree with you on that, yeah, because I think Slash could just hold you over until you get Rock Slide, and then Earthquake shortly after.
I kid you not, I think I'm delaying teaching Body Slam all the way until Rival 6. I think that's the first time I might actually need Body Slam.
For what, though, on Rival 5,
I mean,
6?
I didn't have Body Slam.
Or Execute.
In this run.
Execute, just use Rock Slide.
Yeah.
Okay,
or Slash.
Rock and Ground hits everything for neutral coverage.
Yeah. You can also use a Slash for that.
Well, Slash kind of dies in usefulness around.
I mean, honestly, you can. I mean, my problem in this run was because I deleted Body Slam. I actually had to set up Swords Dance in the Execute and then kill it with Earthquake because I did not have any physical move.
It never feels good.
Yeah, because I didn't have any physical move. Body Slam would have just one shot.
Honestly, in my current Mew route for my race for the champion, I do have to knock out Executor with Earthquake, and it doesn't feel good. Believe it or not, one of my first routes that I made actually involved teaching Mew Fly for the Executor.
Why?
I really wish I can get that to work, though, because just imagine.
Saving time.
I could theoretically get it to work, because
no need to catch
you don't really need Earthquake for Lance, but the problem is you'd have to open your bag and teach it. And the thing is it worth saving 1 turn?
I mean, at least you don't need to catch the PG, so I guess you could technically do something about it.
But the problem is, I don't want to teach Fly early.
You don't want to teach Fly early, yeah, okay. That's valid too.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's valid too, I see.
I don't think it's worth teaching a move to save 1 turn. Like,
no.
It took me a lot of reroutes just to add Earthquake back into my routes, because I thought going to the 10th floor wasn't worth it, but seeing that Earthquake could save, like, comparing to my old route, Earthquake could literally save me around like 14 turns of battle across several different fights. That's what made me decide I need to get Earthquake.
Only in Agatha you're already saving a lot.
Yeah.
Because you need Earthquakes.
Oh, Ike, Hey, Ike, you're obviously not going to say if mine run was better than yours or not. Was your run better than Austin's?
I just will not reveal. It's just in the 32 minutes. I'm not gonna reveal the seconds. I just
Would
don't
you ever?
think...
Would you keep it a secret even if you were winning or losing? Would you still keep it a secret?
Yes.
Because I think the fact of keeping it a secret means you actually did get a faster time.
I think the only reason I could reveal is if it's someone gets 31, because at that point I have just done 32. So if someone gets 31, maybe I can just say, okay, this is my time. But until that happens, I don't see a reason to reveal my time.
So you're saying if I get 31, you'll reveal your time?
Maybe I could consider it. I'm not promising anything. Because if you get a 31,
I mean, Austin revealed his time when he saw mine because I unknowingly beat his time by 1 second.
And I knew he was sitting on a time. I freaking knew it. I did tell him he was sitting on a time. I knew it.
Well, he himself released a 32 with the seconds covered.
Yeah.
The only run I knew about from him was his 32.49.
The previous one, yeah, the 49.
If you hit 31 something, maybe you should cover the seconds, even though everyone knows it's probably 59.
No, but
I would 100% do that. Yeah.
Even if it's 31.59, it's still impressive. That means basically the RNG was like in your favor all the time. You didn't miss anything. You always got critical hits, something like that. Or at least I don't see any other way to get that.
So, Steve, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do a third run. I just had to refill my drink so I can take some Advil for the headache.
Jeez, dude, like, it's just a run. Don't give yourself an aneurysm.
Okay, so there's mad, and then there's getting madder a second time, then getting madder a third time, then getting madder a fourth time, and at some point around the third time is when a headache starts to form. So five times is quite a headache.
I guess.
You're gonna do the run right now?
Yeah.
Or do you need to leave, Ike? Well, I was saying, Ike, because I know it's late for you. Like, do you need to leave, or are you able to stick around?
Like, at least I'm gonna close my stream. At least, if anything, maybe I can stick around. But at least I'm gonna close my stream. So
right.
maybe
I should end mine too. Yeah.
Be right back at least. Bueno. La carrera de Mew me ha frito el cerebro. He ganado, pero por los pelísimos. Pero la carrera de Mew me ha frito el cerebro, madre mía. Estoy jugando pensando que esto es mío y no es mío. The stupid Mew race. But okay. I still need to think about what real game I want to stream after. Honestly, I just finished Parasite Eve the other day, but I need to think about it. I have a few things on store, but I just don't know. But okay, I guess I will be closing the stream right now. Because, I mean, I may watch Steve play, but I mean, I'm not gonna be playing myself, so I don't feel the reason to keep the stream on. So in any case, I'm gonna close this. Thank you so much for staying here, for coming. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know if we come back to this the next week. In the meantime, I'm not planning to stream the Mew attempts at least, because I want to keep my routing and everything secret apparently, because the race is so tight. But I will keep you informed. So thank you so much. I'll be seeing you. Goodbye.